Hi, Amanda here from Patchwork and Papercraft, and today I'm going to answer one of the questions about this stuff. Washi tape. What are you meant to do with it? I've got quite a lot of it here. I went on Amazon and just bought it because it's so pretty. And I thought, well, what am I going to do with it? Well, I have these books. They're ordinary exercise books, and what I use them for is I write down all the instructions for various things that I make. But the cover is really boring, and usually I cover them. Let me show you a couple of the other ones I've got. I've got this one, which I think is quite pretty. I've got this one and that one. But today I thought I'd do something a little bit different because I'm going to use the washi tape. So first of all, I've measured a piece of card, not too thick a card. This is a bit too big, I think. Yeah, tiny bit too big. Doesn't matter, I can cut it down afterwards. But what I've done is I've cut it so that it goes to the edges, but not to the what are they called, staples, not to the staples, because if you go too close to the edge it puts too much bulk in and you can't open it. I mean, it's plain green, so it should be okay, just down there, and it just about fits top and bottom as well. It's a fraction over, in actual fact, but anyway. So I've got some of those. I just need one of those to start with, and I've got a glue stick. The reason for using a glue stick is washi tape, which is traditionally a type of Japanese paper tape, is low tack. It's meant so you can put it on, take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on. It doesn't always work like that, but that's what it's made for. So as such, something like a book cover, it wouldn't be strong enough, it'd just come apart. So I'm going to use some glue stick to hold down the washi tape. Okay, now what we got in here? We've got some gorgeous tapes, I tell you. We've got, oh, this one's nice. Sorry about the noise, I could have opened all of these beforehand, but I didn't. There we go, let's open this one now. Oh dear, noisy. There we go, chuck that in the bin. Get in the bin. So what we got here, we've got pretty leaves, trees. What's this say? Every day can end. What? Every day can end. Oh, I see. Hang on. Beautifully. Every day can end beautifully. That's nice, isn't it? So I'll pop that on somewhere. And this one says, departure is always more meaningful than yearning. Not quite sure I understand that one, but okay. So let's just get started. This one's going to be a basic. Oh dear, brand new tape. Should have thought they'd come apart nice and easy. Apparently if you put them in the microwave for a few seconds, it revitalises dry tape, by the way. So line it up against the end. Slightly over the top, but that's okay. As I said, I'm going to neaten these all up afterwards, so it's okay if it goes a little bit over. So that's that one. And we'll have, oh, let's have one of these. Oh, I don't know though. I mean, that's like water, isn't it? So we could have, oh, it doesn't really matter, I don't suppose. You can make a nice little, what do you call it, landscape out of it, if you know what you're doing, which didn't think about it in enough time to do. Oh dear, this is good, isn't it? It's all coming apart. Let's try that again. This is one of the problems with washi tape, of course. It's not very strong, so you do have to be quite careful with it. And have you noticed what I've done wrong? I'm just sticking them down. And that's okay if you only want it temporarily, but look. Just come straight off again. So to stop that happening, we're going to use some glue stick. I mean, it'll still come off until such time as it's dry, but as soon as the glue stick is dry, it won't come off anymore. What do we know for the ends? And you can carry on like this for ages. I mean, you can do all sorts of different patterns. You don't have to use them all going in the same direction either. I'll see if I can do you one that isn't in the same direction in a minute, but this one's going to be for now. Dust it off. Fold over the edges. Can trim them off, but I just thought I'd cut them off. What's next? Do we have a brown one, or shall I look in another pack and see if there's any more of these bluey coloured ones? Let's have a look, see if there's another pack of bluey coloured ones. Green, orange. Oh, what about this one? Sort of purpley. Yeah, purpley. This is nice. Again, a nasty noise. Oh dear. I love the colour purple, so we'll start with, this one. Yes, it's different to the others, isn't it? See, forget your glue. It's not very often that I use this sort of glue for this task, so I'm tending to forget to use it, which isn't a good idea because, like I said, I want this to last, and it's not going to without added glue. Keep going. Purpley one on. So, health-wise, I had my operation on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. So I had my op and everything went well. And actually, for the first time in nearly 2 years, I don't feel sick, which is brilliant. So if you've been told you've got gallstones, don't worry about it. Don't panic about it. The op is very simple. And you'll feel better than you ever have afterwards, I tell you. Of course, it's going to take me a bit of time to get over the op. I'm still a bit sore where the incision was, but you can't have everything, can you? I'd rather have a little bit of soreness than that awful sick feeling that I was feeling, because that was debilitating, completely and totally. Carrying on, glue. Just glue the whole thing, then I won't forget it, will I? Here we go. But this tape is gorgeous, I tell you. It needs a bit of pressing down. Lovely. What can I finish it off with? Just like that one. Yep. Leaves a little space at the top there. What does this one say? This one says, come here. Nature's, oh dear, to put some glue on, because it would appear that I've run out of glue up there. Didn't hold. Nature's peace will flow into you as sunshine. Well, the full saying is, as sunshine flows into trees, but there wasn't room for the whole lot, so there we go. She's up to sunshine. And then we'll have one of those other statement ones. Come here. Sunsets are proof that no matter what happens, every day can end. Beautifully. There we go. And that is gorgeous as it is. But no, if you want to add more, you can. I mean, you can add more words if you wanted to. You could add pictures. You could add. I don't think that would look right, would it? No, probably not. But you could add, what are they, stickers, you could add all sorts of things to it. but I think that's what I shall leave it as for now, for that particular one. Pardon me. So we're going to attach it to here. Get some glue. See if this glue's any good. I've tried out. Yeah, looks like that one's all dry. That's no good. We'll try a different one. I've got a whole pot full of different glues back here. What have we got now? Clear sticky glue. I bet that one. Plenty of glue on. Don't forget around the edges. There we go. I'm going to add some extra glue using the glue stick just around the edges, because I know this particular book is a bit on the shiny side, so it needs a bit of extra oomph. And then we'll lay that out. Put it into position. Lovely. And then, because the edges aren't square, just quickly around them. Trim it level with the edges. Come here, you silly thing, you. One covered book. I mean, you can use them for these pages for card fronts as well, if you'd rather. And you can also use them as pages inside something called a glue book, which is something I've come across recently. A glue book is basically like a craft book. You just use it to glue pages together, scrapbook pages really, for your own enjoyment. You don't use them for anything or to go anywhere or to do anything, you just do them for yourself. There we go. I'll leave that to dry. Lovely. That's another notebook for me. Let's try something a bit different. I'll put all these ones away. I'll take out these celestial ones that I've got. Quite a few of them. All of them. Another one there. Another one there. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. There should be 12. There we go, 12. And the idea is you just stick them on wherever. But again, you have to use the stick glue first. So I'll put a load of glue on all over the page for this particular one, because this is showing you that you don't have to go in a straight line. I think I've covered just about everywhere. So I'm going to start off with a bit of that going roughly to the middle, and then I shall have a piece of this. Like that. And then I shall put a green one. That's the end of this. Must have an end on it somewhere. So I found that you just cannot find the ends to tape. And you run your nail around and around and around, and eventually you find it, but up to there. Down to there. This way it takes a bit longer, because you have to keep thinking about where are you going to put the next piece. But, you can do them in all sorts of different directions. You don't have to have them straight, you see. They'll be all over the place. I use that one. Try and put the ones that I've already used to one side so I don't keep using the same ones. Nice straight edge, so I've got my edge to that. Like I said, it takes longer to find the ends than it does to actually do this. I've done this before with ordinary cardstock as well, quite often in fact, and it works really well. Just strips and pieces. Of course, if you use an ordinary cardstock, you might have triangles and things you can put in as well, which of course I haven't with this. But I've only got strips, which are pretty much all the same width for this particular job. You can't overlap them a bit, so I'm going to overlap these ones. There we go. So I overlap those three to make sort of a triangle area. let's carry on. Got with a bit of blue on it. I seem to have run out of sticky. I think it might have dried. There we go. Do this one pretty much the same way as I did the other end, the bottom, and kick some of this with celestials on it. Get it straight. Getting stuck on my fingers. I don't know about on the paper. There we go. And that's the top half of it done. And you can carry on in all different directions if you want, or you can just carry on in straight lines. And I think I'm going to do a few straight lines all the way down the entire thing. Okay. And then we'll have that pink one, I think. And then I'll put a red one on. This one. You know, we're getting there. It does take a bit of time, but that's all right, isn't it? I mean, we come crafting because we want to use our spare time productively and having a bit of fun at the same time. And gluing and sticking things on paper is fun. It's good fun. Even if you don't do anything with it afterwards, in fact, it's still enjoyable. Oops, forgot to cut that straight. There we go. Just these two little tiny triangles to fill in now. Go. Fold all the edges round and then we'll have a look to see what we've got. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I think one of these dragon stickers might look lovely on top of that. If I can get them out of the packet, that is. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that one I think. Come on. Oh. For some reason I'm having trouble getting into this. Let's try another corner. We'll try folding it and rolling it. That usually works. Yes. And we want to make sure it's straight. So in order to make sure it's straight, I'm going to use one of these. This is it's a T-square. And you set it up to where you want it on the side so that you know it's quite straight. And you just fit the bottom to the bottom. There we go. Noticed a battery warning light come up on the phone. I just hope I haven't lost too much of the footage of this. There we go. Let's put a nice sticker in the middle there. So that's just two of them done. So that's that one stuck on, or I could have had that one on instead. Part of me wishes I had now, but I've got other books I can stick that one onto. All right, so until next time, bye.